Do you feel unsure about how to market effectively to different age groups in your real estate business? Well, then stay tuned. This Nerd Nugget series is all about generational marketing, how to communicate effectively to different age groups. I'm Lisa Suazo, your Marketing Technology Director here in Colorado, here with today's Nerd Nugget, your bite-sized marketing technology tip that you can implement into your business today. This series is all about different age groups, baby boomers, the silent generation, Gen X, millennials, and how to actually communicate with them, what they're all about, what's important to them, and what's going to really speak to them, and how you can actually effectively market to them so that they will pay attention and resonate with you. Now, if you've heard any of my Nerd Nuggets or we've met in person, you've probably heard me talk about the marketing formula that I love, which is audience, message, mechanism. And that just means in order to market successfully, first, know who you're marketing to. Who is your audience? And then what is the message that's going to be really compelling to them? What messages are they going to hear and resonate with? And then what's the mechanism by which to deliver that message to them? So in this series, we're going to really talk about your audience and those messages and even some of those mechanisms that are going to really be successful and effective for you. So in this video, we're starting with what we call the silent generation. The silent generation was born between 1925 and 1945. So they're about 74 years old or older. This generation was greatly impacted because they grew up during the Great Depression and World War II. So one of the notable characteristics about this generation is that there's kind of this almost underlying fear that their life can be just snatched away from them at any time. Like anything could be snatched away. So they almost are like the original hoarders. I don't know if you've experienced that. My grandmother is in this generation, both of my grandmothers actually. One of them, when I go to her house and open her freezer, she has like one of those old freezers in her garage and it's like full of frozen vegetables from like 1985, like way too old to still be kept. I have another grandmother who she has perfume bottles that are like pristinely kept in their boxes. She's never used them and they're like decades old. So that's kind of a marker of this generation. With the silent generation, housing is an asset that they've worked really hard for, and it's something that's a part of their legacy and that they want to be able to pass down. They also want to be able to get the most money for it, so they are seeking value for money. Also with them, keep in mind that with their homes, there are a lot of emotions tied into them. They've probably been in this home for a long time. They might have raised their kids and grandkids there. So those are some important things to remember and honor. When you're in conversations with this group, remember that they do not want to be seen or regarded as old or dependent. So don't use that as a way to convince them to sell their home, right? You want to instead show them the possibilities and kind of the cool lifestyle that they're moving toward. So for example, they're still going to be able to see their friends and have an active social life. They can still be active. Think about all the pharmaceutical drug companies that you've ever seen, the pharmaceutical prescription, marketing to this demographic, this age group, and you'll see like all of them are like outdoors hiking or like playing with their grandkids, and it's this real active, vibrant picture. That's important and effective imagery to this type of demographic. In terms of marketing, traditional marketing methods still work with this demographic, so they are not dead. So when you think about things like direct mail or letters or even traditional newspaper ads, some TV and radio ads, those are things that actually work really well because this demographic is, they grew up with those traditional marketing methods. They're really comfortable with them. This is the generation that still goes out and checks their mailbox regularly. So with them, things like email marketing, drip campaigns, Facebook ads, they're not going to be as effective. So think about in your database, your past clients in your sphere, who are the members of the silent generation? I hope that this video has given you a couple good tips to reach out and market to them and connect to them more effectively. Thanks for watching. Next video, we're going to talk all about baby boomers, so you won't want to miss that one. If you have any specific questions about any of these age groups or want to kind of dive deeper, if we can help you with marketing more effectively, please reach out directly to your sales executive at WFG. They'll pull me in and we'd love to help you out and have a conversation. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.